See, I'm gonna tell you something. They always want you to, you know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to? They always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they dealing with emo spirits. They dealing with killing themselves. They dealing with, man, come on, man.
Osiris Dunn finally hit that breaking point. The pressure of everything tied to Diddy cracked him wide open. Sources close to the court say this man isn't losing it for nothing. Allegedly, he's ready to expose exactly what happened between him and Diddy down in Jamaica. And once you start putting the pieces together, the situation gets messier by the second. Back in 2021, both YK and Diddy were in Jamaica at the same time. That might not sound too crazy at first, until you realize YK was broke. He had just taken to Instagram to say he sold off his Lambo, his Rolls Royce, even his Cadillacs. He literally said, "This thing, humble yourself."
I sold my Lamborghini, I sold my Rolls Royce, I sold my Cadillacs. Yes, sir, ski. Yes, sir, ski. Ride that thing. Hey, I'm about to beat that charge. This thing humble yourself. I ain't gonna cap to you. Got a floss for you, nigga. God, I ain't got a floss for you, man.
And here's where people started doing double takes. How does someone who just offloaded all his luxury cars because of money issues suddenly pop up relaxing in a luxury villa in Jamaica like nothing's wrong? YK was sharing solo retreat vibes on Instagram until he reposted a photo of Diddy shirtless in a pool, adding prayer hand emojis. Right after that, he posted a massage pic with the caption, "Listening to that Diddy, eating that good fruit, and the beautiful weather." Yep, good fruit, huh? Anyway, to make it even sketchier, he later shared a photo leaning over a fruit platter, giving full model energy, and people were convinced Diddy was the one behind the camera. At that point, the internet went full surveillance mode. One person commented, "I knew something was off the moment I didn't see a woman or family around. That trip was sponsored by a man." That comment alone had people convinced this wasn't just a casual getaway. And just when things couldn't get more obvious, YK's baby mama stepped in and shut it all down. She posted on her story, "Stop asking me what happened with my BD. I caught him with a man."
Nobody would ever say that one.
Oh, yeah. So here goes envy.
They said that he said he was Diddy's boy toy.
I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See?
I was in
YK Osiris in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy.
See?
The whole thing fell off, like he was reliving something he didn't want to bring up.
Jamaica with Diddy though?
He said yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was with a shawty.
All right, but Diddy was there.
No, he was a whole other different.
Oh, so they just made this up?
Yeah, they made it up, yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he was in a whole other different area. Like, he was like,
Have you ever met Diddy?
yeah.
Okay, did he ask you to party?
Yeah.
Party?
Man.
This was someone directly involved calling it out. Then came the infamous Breakfast Club interview, and it was painfully awkward. Charlemagne brought up the rumor that YK was Diddy's boy toy, and YK completely froze, smiling nervously, hiding in his hoodie, avoiding eye contact. He said no, but his body language was telling a whole different story.
You with Diddy though?
He said yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was with a shawty.
All right, but Diddy was there.
No, he was a whole other different.
Oh, so they just made this up?
Yeah, they made it up, yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he was in a whole other different area. Like, he was like,
Have you ever met Diddy?
yeah.
Okay, did he ask you to party?
Yeah.
Party?
Man.
Don't maybe put his fantasies on you.
Bad,
Crazy, man. Nah, man. Every time I went, I did that man's the vibe.
The vibe was just off. like he was reliving something he wasn't ready to talk about. And this mess doesn't stop with Diddy. As people started connecting more dots, Drake's name got tossed into the mix too. Rumors about him doing shady things behind the scenes have floated around for years. So when a video came out showing Drake pressuring YK to sing after losing a $60,000 bet, fans got uncomfortable real fast. Something about the energy just didn't sit right.
You owe me 60 bands, and you have to perform the song right now in the crib. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? I'm giving you an out. I'm not baby, I'm not Boosie. You don't owe me no 2 rags, 5 rags. You owe me 60 bands. I'm playing the song right now. You ready? I need a full. You don't owe me no money right now. I swear, I need a full performance though. The real shit though. I'm serious. You just gotta be ready.
Later, when folks questioned him, Drake tried to brush it all off, said it was just love between homies. But the energy was still weird.
With Drake, remember you had to sing for Drake?
Nah, but Drake my brother though, like that's my boy. So it's like when we bet and gamble, like it's really ain't about no money. It's really about this fun. Like we bet $100,000, but we like it's like really like brother love. Like you know that's my boy.
Then another video dropped. YK doing sit-ups on Drake's private jet, looking visibly uncomfortable. Not like he was goofing around, but more like he didn't have a say in the matter.
You struggling? You struggling? With them push-ups?
One commenter said, "That's a humiliation ritual. There's stuff happening off camera we don't even know about." Another added, "They really got him doing wild things." And honestly, it's hard to argue with them. YK always ends up in these viral moments where he's either being clowned, humiliated, or forced into awkward situations. And it didn't end there. Drake even posted a picture of YK's new haircut, clearly styled after the Certified Lover Boy cover. His caption? "Burn TF out. You really one of one, YK Osiris."
Stop playing. Only I can do this. Me and the boy. Stop.
Not long after, YK went and got a tattoo of Drake's OVO owl on his leg. The whole situation was just getting stranger. Something about it didn't sit right.
Hey, it's your boy YK Osiris, man. Shout out to all Urban Central. Shout out, yeah.
Then, everything started to click when YK went live and completely broke down on camera. He didn't hold back. He admitted, point blank, that he just wanted to end it all. He opened up about the demons chasing him, how music wasn't paying anymore, and how it felt like no one in the industry genuinely cared. This wasn't for clout, it sounded like real, raw pain.
Like I say, you can't use Drake with me, you can't Lil Baby because they don't with me no more. So you please don't use that. You haven't seen me around Drake in a minute. Or Lil Baby. Long time. So let's get out the door. Please don't use that no more. Like, I'm not a leecher, like, for a reason. But like, I want to die. Like, I want to myself. I want to like leave this earth. I don't have no friends. Y'all see who I'm with. Nobody. I'm nobody. Nobody nearest me. Nobody around me. Nobody is like near me.
But that wasn't the end of it. Soon after, YK went on another emotional rant. And this time, he started pulling the curtain back on the music industry itself. He said, rappers be lying about blessings from God, when in reality, they're worshiping something else.
I'm gonna tell you something. They always want you to, you know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to? They always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they dealing with emo spirits. They dealing with killing themselves. They dealing with, man, come on, man. I want to get out this music industry because this is not for me, but I do it because I feed my family. But I don't want to be in this. This is not what God want me to do. God don't want me to do this, but I do it to feed my family. And I want to get out this. I want to get out of the music industry because yes, you go through pain. You go through this because this is what the devil wants you to go through to destroy yourself.
And that's when the darker theories started gaining traction. According to several media outlets and insiders, Diddy and others weren't just doing all this for show. It was allegedly much deeper than that. The claim is that powerful figures lure in young, up-and-coming artists by pretending to be mentors, treating them to expensive trips, designer gifts, and luxury. Once they've earned their trust, that's when the real agenda begins. Supposedly, there's an elite ritual where these powerful people feed off the energy of younger men to stay dominant and youthful. That's allegedly what Diddy was doing at those wild parties, and YK may have been one of the so-called sacrifices. Popular psychic Sloan Bella even dropped a serious claim, saying this wasn't about sexuality, but about ritual energy transfer through dark spiritual practices most people couldn't even imagine. She also claimed that Kim Porter was writing a book exposing all of this before her untimely death. Sloan believes Kim became aware of everything Diddy was really involved in.
Because it's not gay behavior. That's not what we're talking about. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic sexual deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. We are being harnessed, not me, not you, but the people that he's dealing with, and she became privy to.
And if you think all this sounds far-fetched, just look at YK's career. Before all this madness, he was doing well, hanging with industry giants, releasing music, and trending everywhere. But ever since the breakdowns, the rants, and what people are calling spiritual awakenings, his career has completely stalled. One fan put it best, "I always felt Diddy never had real talent. He stole energy from his artists, literally. He left them with nothing." And just when it looked like the story was dying down, Ray J's name entered the chat. Word is, Ray J was the one who introduced YK to Diddy in the first place, acting like a bridge between them. Things got weirder when, a few months after the Jamaica trip, Ray J appeared in the Dominican Republic out of nowhere to surprise YK on his birthday. He said, "There's a lot of bags to get when you brainstorm among creatives." That bag talk hits different now. But it sounded cryptic, like a message only the inner circle would understand.
We live in the DR!
Happy birthday, happy birthday, you know what I'm saying? We out here making sure we celebrate the homie V-Day. And then also, like, there's a lot of bags to get when you brainstorming amongst a lot of creative minds. So we all tapped in. Then we quit, man.
Ray J has had other allegations against him too, from allegedly supplying substances to Whitney and Wendy Williams, to making on-air threats and flexing with the money team. That same reckless energy seemed to be following YK's story.
Be whoever you want to be. Love whoever you want to love. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant when you want to disrespect me and the money team, and we got 7 Rolls Royces outside, and we just made 350 racks on the... Don't disrespect me. I'm going to smack you up again, fool.
All right, so Ray J, let's
talk. I'm saying. Just saying, Ray J got beat up. In the face, man.
So you punched Fab in the face?
One time.
Only this time, it felt way more personal. Like the damage wasn't just physical or financial, but emotional. From hanging out in Jamaica with no explanation to getting a tattoo of another man to going live and admitting he wanted out of the industry, this wasn't about clout or immaturity. It felt like a young man trapped in a machine that chews people up and spits them out once they're no longer useful. And now that Diddy's empire is collapsing, insiders say YK Osiris is finally ready to speak. Sources say he's got receipts, messages, audio, and contracts that show just how deep he was involved. Now that the empire's crumbling, he's not the only one preparing to talk. The question is, how much does he know? And will he survive long enough to say it all? One user commented, "He seems too vulnerable. That's why they targeted him." Another added, "YK didn't look happy in the DR with Ray J. His energy was off." Truthfully, Ray J barely acknowledged him. But the man standing behind Ray J got all the camera time, like YK's role was just to be the industry's punchline. And suddenly, everything starts to make sense. Got thoughts? We know you do. Drop them in the comments and speak your mind. If you're here for the truth that doesn't play it safe, hit that like, smash subscribe, and jump into the next video, already waiting for you.